Well, we're slicing bacons and ham this morning, and so obviously we've got them hanging in the cooler. There's one ham left and 3 bacon slabs to go. So I guess I should take the opportunity to show you the beef that's hanging, ready for a little later in the week. This one dressed out at 662 pounds of hanging weight. It was probably about 1,150 pounds on the hoof, but that's ready for later in the week. A couple 3 weeks ago, we did our hog butchering, and usually we after a week of having the hams and the bacons cured, it's time to go ahead and slice those up, prepare those, put them in the freezer and everything too. So here's our bacon, our hams. Actually, cutting a few ham steaks off and everything here in a few minutes. My brother's going to go ahead and debone that, and then make a few more chunks of ham to put in the slicer, and just make the sliced ham essentially sandwich meat. Um, like I say, we did this several weeks ago or so. In the meantime, we've already butchered several beef. I think we butchered 3 beef in the meantime. Now there goes some slabs of bacon. My son-in-law's got the old. We've got 2 Berkel and a Toledo that we kind of keep in good condition, and my son-in-law is going to go ahead and slice those guys up. So we'll take a look and take a look at that here. There's always some nasty, gnarly looking things, right off the bat. A little excessive fat and a little misshaped slices. Well, we throw that in there. What the heck, just cook that up. It's just good as everything else. Same flavor. But at any rate, we'll have, I guess, 6 slabs off of the 3 hogs. Of course, every hog's got 2 sides. And for ease, we go ahead and cut the slabs into halves. Yep, and what's on one side ain't on the other. That's what we always say. But at any rate, like I say, the bacon never looks just as perfect and pristine as what you get in a grocery store. Sometimes it looks a heck of a lot better, and it always, 100% of the time, tastes better. That's my own personal opinion. But, like I tell my wife all the time, my opinion is never wrong anyway. So, but at any rate, we're going to go ahead and proceed a little bit farther. Now we spend a few seconds over here on the wrapping table. That's my wife on the right hand side, and my sister-in-law on the left side, and they pick up about a pound per handful, and stick them in the individual quart sacks, and that's how we prepare them. Usually approximately a pound per pack. If you want a little bit more than that, just grab 2 packs. You know what I mean? Now, when we do more than 3 hogs, if we got 5 or 6 hogs there, we'll set 2 slices up and have 2 of them run at the same time. But we always got the third guy preparing preparing the hams, or whatever, cutting them into ham steaks and getting them ready to slice. And but at any rate, this here was just 3 small hogs, about 280 pounds apiece. In the background, you can hear the slicer running, and occasionally you'll hear the vacuum seal starting up. What my brother's doing there is trimming off some of the odd shaped cuts off of the ham to make lunch meat out of, and then those are either going to be the ham steaks that we were talking about, or the ham roasts, or he'll select some to go ahead and put through the slicer and make some perfectly sliced lunch meat sections. But at any rate, we put 1 slab of bacon on each one of those trays. That way it's easy to keep it separate. What you're looking at there is just 1 whole hog bacon, the 2 slabs, 1 from each side, obviously. And by this time, we're completely done with all the bacon slicing. Like I said, there were just 3 small hogs, so that's 6 slabs. Slabs cut in half gives you 12 half slabs. But that's no big problem. My son-in-law had the good fortune of working a number of years, working his way through college in a local butcher shop. So he's actually better at handling that slicer than any one of us guys that's been doing this, for ourselves, for a number of years. So, but anyway, he's tearing into the hams now, and so preparing that lunch meat. So yeah, it's actually turning out pretty doggone good, man. Just a thickness just like they do at the butcher shop in town. Well, he's pretty much worked his way through that first ham. Just a few more to go, and we'll be done. So that'll all get packaged in about a pound, maybe a pound and a half packs, vacuum sealed, for freezer. And yeah, we just move on about the business of another ham. If you notice, some of the clips of the video has the volume in the background turned all the way down. That's because some of us guys, of course not myself at all, some of us guys have some colorful language that we have a tendency to use during the process. So yeah, I just thought maybe you didn't want to scorch the lady folks' ears. So I thought I'd delete those or at least mute them. But at any rate, we no longer do our own salt curing and all that. So we take it down to a local guy that sugar cures, our hams and our bacons. Salt curing, it creates its own issues, for flavor. Sugar curing seems to be a lot nicer, and everybody seems to enjoy that to a much greater extent. But that's what we do now. But at any rate, I thought y'all might enjoy just taking a few minutes to see how we prepare our hams and bacons and stuff, for the year after the curing and everything. So this is Tractor Man 44, and I am out of here.